for another huge championship fixture. And bringing you all the action are Billy Dodds and Rob McLean.
Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Lyon. The Friday night incentive for Morton is a win tonight, puts them up alongside Dundee United at the top of the championship, even edging into only the third weekend of the league season. That sounds like a good opportunity. Partick Thistle, League Cup quarter-finalists, are still chasing their first win of the championship campaign. Just the one change to the Morton team, which gave Hibs a fair old game in the League Cup last weekend before losing 5-3. Peter Grant is paired up with Brian McLean in central defence, with skipper Jim McAlister moving into midfield. 6-goal Bob McHugh up front. As for Partick Thistle, gaffer Gary Caldwell changes a winning team, the one which knocked Premiership Ross County out of the League Cup. Shea Gordon and Joe Cardle start on the bench for this one, with 21-year-old Lewis Mansell and Cammy Palmer, who's 19 and on loan from Rangers, coming in to the starting 11. He's Mr. Adaptable, is Jim McAlister. He'd have to be central defence last weekend in the midfield area. This time around, wearing the captain's armband as well, and looking to get one over on his old gaffer tonight, on loan Livingston Italian Rafa De Vita is a key player for the Jags tonight, and Bobby Madden is the man in the middle. So the championship weekend starts right here, and we're probably talking ourselves into a goalless draw, to be honest. We're majoring so much on the goal-scoring antics of these two, and goals flying in both directions, it would have to be said. Greenock could be the home of football entertainment this season, the way things are going. They've scored 23 times and they've conceded 18, Dodsey, in their first 7 games.
That is entertainment value, isn't it? Leanne and Stephen talked before the game, saying about goals. Surely they're going to be goals tonight. Obviously, Partick Thistle scoring 3 last week, Morton scoring 3 as well, but Morton have been at it, but they've also been giving them away. So I expect nothing but chances, goals tonight, and entertaining play, Rob.
Morton try and get the ball down to get a shot away. No joy, and Bannigan rolls it for Penrice. This is Mansell holding it up. McGinty. That might work out for Kenny Millar. Here goes Kenny Millar to open the scoring. What a chance for the veteran striker, and he fluffs his lines.
Well, the two veterans, McAlister gets all wrong, the flight of the ball. You see here, McGinty just clears it. Look at McAlister, all at sea. Maybe that's why he's not playing centre-half tonight. One thing over the years Kenny Millar has done, yeah, it's on his left foot. You see McGinty just hooking it on. Get the touch, get out your feet, get the strike on target, and he just cuts right across it with the left boot.
Mansell, powerful, and it all opened up for him, and the shot is parried by Danny Rogers. Well, nobody got close to Mansell here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. McLean and Grant both back off. See McLean going back the way, Grant just lets him go, and once it opens up, he's quite entitled to have the shot. Thistle of the wind this half, and he catches it well, but it's straight at Rogers.
Kenny Millar is onside. It's a great run, it's a great chance, and there is your opening goal. It's brilliant from Millar. He was well onside because he ran from deep. He timed it perfectly. 25 minutes gone. Partick Thistle in front. Kenny Millar's 4th goal of the season. Still scoring after all these years.
Well, they've had the warning already, Morton, haven't they? And when they get through 1-1, and he slashed at the first one, but Rogers kicks it, it comes straight back, and they're not set, they're ragged. You can see that back foot. Millar from the left-hand side gets away from McAlister, and once he gets here, this time he shows composure with the left foot. Slashed the first one, bends the second one. It's brilliant from Millar, he's done it all his career. Good finish.
Could be in trouble again. De Vita slips it through. Alex Jones back with De Vita. Jones plays it in, and Rafa De Vita lashes in Thistle's 2nd goal. It's a quick-fire double for the Jags. Well, that was really well created by Gary Caldwell's team and brilliantly finished by De Vita. 2-0.
Well, he started it and he finished it, and I'm telling you, he has got that in the locker. Technical ability in abundance, Rafa De Vita, and he has caught it sweet as a nut. He rolls it and has a partner rolling it wide. You can see him picking up here wide, and he carries on his run round the back of Chris Millar. He doesn't spot him. Good first time ball, and what a connection that is. It is brilliant from De Vita. Just watch him look. Millar watches the ball watching, he's off the back of him. Still gets so much to do, but how's that for control? Two fine finishes from Millar and De Vita. Put Thistle on easy street so far.
Last long throw, and this first half is finished. In it comes from Strapp. Another booming header out from Saunders. How good has he been with the aerials dominating at the back? And Thistle have the only 2 goals of this game so far as well. Rafa De Vita scoring their second goal. Lovely move. He started it and he finished it delightfully with a left footer which flashed past Rodgers. That after Kenny Millar had opened the scoring, his 4th goal for the Jags, taking advantage of a flat-footed Morton backline. And these Jags fans are well happy halfway through, because the interval scoreline is Morton 0, Partick Thistle 2. Are well on their way, halfway to their first 3-pointer of the campaign. They'll be determined to get there, and every reason to believe for the big Jags support, which has made its way to Greenock tonight. But David Hopkin will have thrown down the gauntlet to his team in the home dressing room at half-time. What are you all about? What have you got about you? Can you come back at Thistle here? Because it's been pretty under par so far, you would say, from Morton, Billy.
It has, defensively not been correct all night, but going forward not really created too many chances. I agree with Lyon and Tom at half-time. 10 minutes before half-time you could see little signs, but not enough. No. He's probably said to them, "Look, I'll maybe give you 10-15 minutes. If it's not changing, I've got plenty on the bench," because you can bring on Muirhead. He's got John Sutton who he can go and launch up to. That's not worked with Bob McHugh so far, but he would like a strike partner. And there's a new guy, Luca Colville, so he rates him highly. So again, getting too tight to Bob McHugh, gets it wrong. He's had a few fouls now. I thought he might have picked up a yellow for that, but gets off with it. But you're bang on, right in the same position. Aidan Nesbitt, win behind him. Can he get it on target this time?
Nicky Cadden, great effort, and it's in. And Morton bring this match back to life with an absolute beauty. And it's a 5th goal of the season for Nicky Cadden.
Yeah, Scott Fox, I don't think he'll be happy with this. It wasn't right in the corner, it was central. And he gets a hand on it. Should do better. He goes with the left hand and it creeps in at that post. I think you'll see him from this angle. It's not in the top corner, central. He should do better. He's top goalkeeper, but he'll be disappointed with that, Scott Fox. Should have been a right-handed save. Goes with the left. It's not powerful enough to keep it out. Morton right back in it.
Up at the other end though, Jones plays it in. What an opportunity for Thistle to kill the game. It was Robson, you would have to say, because it was central. It was central. It just needed a flipped over the crossbar. He went at it with the wrong hand and he's clawed that into his own goal.
Yeah, just needed a right hand touch it over the crossbar. Don't know whether he moved the feet quickly enough and then realised he's got to go with the opposite hand and not got the strength to keep it out, but they're usually easy for him.
Almost for Shea Gordon. Strapp gets it away, but it's up onto the roof of the main stand. Well, that's exactly what David Hopkin wanted. His team are back in this big time with more than 15 minutes of regulation time remaining. Can they get it all squared up and then maybe try to turn the game completely on its head? Not quite so comfortable now for Gary Caldwell and company.
Should have been, no, they didn't look as if they were in any trouble. not working Scott Fox enough, and then the first time he's asked the question he doesn't deal with it, and they've got a little bit more energy now.
Sutton's layoff, and suddenly it's slick football from Morton, and a great effort, and this time Fox does manage to tip it over the top from Hadden.
Well, we talked about his left foot strike, and I think Penrice lets him on. See his left foot show him down the line, he doesn't, lets him inside now.
In from Nesbitt, the glancing header, and there's the equaliser, and it's John Sutton, this game turning around dramatically, and it's the veteran Sutton who taps in for 2-2.
Yeah, it's a Nesbitt in-swinger, but it's all about Bob McHugh's run and touch at that near post, and you know what he does, he gambles, he's like Kenny Millar, he's always anticipating, and from nowhere they're right back in it. It's incredible how games can change, just give people a bit of energy. You see Bob McHugh, that is so important, that little touch, and he's gambling at that back post. Plenty of pace on the delivery, good run, touch from McHugh, and nice and easy for Sutton, just the way he likes him.
Yeah, he scored. Is there another twist in the tail here? There certainly is. It's a complete turnaround, and Morton are now heading for all 3 points. Brian McLean's header flies past Fox. It's McLean's first goal for Morton. Is it the winner?
Well, we said they could go and win it. 10 minutes for Thistle to change it, but honestly, I can't believe it myself, never mind Gary Cardle. We said Lewis Strapp's throw-ins would cause some damage at some point. It's McLean that, I think he nicks it as it off his Shea Gordon, and ends up in the net. And these throw-ins, they've not caused a problem so far, but he launches them so far, Strapp. McLean wins the first header off his Shea Gordon in the far corner. What a turnaround!
Yeah, it's taken his last touch off the substitute Gordon, but Brian McLean will have that. It was on target, but the last touch off Shea Gordon. Nicky Hadden takes the ball towards the corner flag. The free kick is given against James Penrice, and that just helps Morton run down the clock.
Yeah, it was just frustration from Penrice. Hadden just dragging it to the corner, waiting for the tackle coming in. Feels the contact goes down, and it's exactly where Morton want it at this stage in the game.
David Hopkins' team are almost there. Yes, it really happened in the second half. It's turned into quite a night at Cappielow, and there will be a massive roar around the ground shortly from the Morton fans. A little bit of tantrum there involving Jacobs and Millar, handbags. Morton are almost there. We're into the 4th minute of time added on. Here goes Nicky Hadden. Apologies again for bad language. What a night for Morton, one of those tales of the unexpected. Partick Thistle were cruising on the back of goals from Millar and Vita in the first half. Back came the Greenock side. Nicky Hadden's goal got them back into it, helped out by some dodgy goalkeeping from Scott Fox. John Sutton off the bench equalised. Brian McLean's header flicked in off Shea Gordon, and amazingly Morton have won this by 3-2. They joined Dundee United at the top of the championship. An incredible comeback. And the final score at Cappielow, and this looked highly unlikely for so long. Morton 3, Partick Thistle 2.